Okay, as requested by some of you guys, I'm gonna be reviewing this video by Tennyson called I Trained at the World's Most Dangerous Gym.
This is me in the world's most dangerous gym, but it's not dangerous
Why did he hit him?
in the way you're probably thinking. It's dangerous because of its hardcore lifting culture. You'll hear screaming, lifters going to failure and beyond. It's essentially a war zone.
All gyms are dangerous, technically, but okay, I guess that this one is even worse.
The workouts here are said to be extremely challenging and many wouldn't attempt it. So that just leaves one man for the job. Me.
We made it to the gym, quite possibly my final resting place. I am excited. I'm also terrified. It gives me the vibes like I know I'm gonna die. Like if this gym was a scented candle, it would be called trauma and testosterone. Like this has to be the most intimidating rack of dumbbells I've ever seen in my entire life. It looks like it wants to ruin me. There's holes on the back.
He talks about it as if every gym isn't kind of like that. Every gym is about torturing yourself, about suffering, about pain. Yeah, just some more than others, but I don't really see the difference so far. It's all full of very depressed and miserable people, for the most part. Especially the ones that use drugs, for sure.
Back of the dumbbell rack. Even the dumbbells are in danger. And if 120s are not heavy enough, well, you have this massive pile. Well, you have to like shuffle through thousands of pounds to get to the 165s. You don't see this sign every day. No cell phones. Get off Instagram and train. I like that. Is there any unspoken rules to this gym?
Yeah, don't be.
Yeah, like this guy, super juiced up. Why do you do that? Yeah. It's from trauma, and then just more trauma is created here. Just a life of suffering.
A bitch.
There's so many different like scuffs and like holes in the walls that they all tell a story or an obituary. Oh, my boy Steve, he passed out after the quadruple drop set. He just fell headfirst into the wall. And then like I've always said, in every gym, no matter what, there always has to be a picture of Arnold. It's right by the water fountain too. It's like I'm getting a taste of Arnold.
Yeah, but why would you have a photo of Arnold there? Arnold had his first heart surgery when he was around 50, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but it was something like that. Pretty young, meaning that he would have died at that age if he didn't have it. And then he had a couple more after that, the following years. Actually, he has heart surgery every few years as far as we know. That's what the reports say. How is it a guy to look up to? The guy would be dead already.
From the source. Some dreams do come true. That's you there? What and when was that?
That was actually 1999.
1999.
That's a 1 year overall.
So it's known as America's most
Wait, that was him there?
dangerous gym.
Yeah, well, it's
Yeah, now you can see that the mass is gone, those muscles, if you can even call them that. Because really, you just gain tons of water in the muscles when you use the drugs. That's why a lot of people say that their so-called strength doesn't even increase by a lot. Not what you would expect when you have so much mass, but whatever the case, that's a different topic. It's just clear that you get nothing out of it. Okay, you have a photo on the wall. Wow, great. You will still die decades before you were supposed to because you did that.
I'm training with like Kanye and those guys tonight. Any words of advice?
this is a front wheel. He's gonna be joining us today.
It's a firm sheet.
First of all, we'll have a looking at you.
Do you have a spare hoodie? I shaved my legs for you. Oh, thanks. Hoodie on. Sweatpants on. You know that feeling? When you're younger, you're playing video games, and then your mom just comes screaming your name from upstairs? That's not how I feel. He seems angry today.
Yeah, he's like that every day.
That's it.
Yeah, he's in a good mood today. Yo, what the fuck you was doing at an OnlyFans warehouse?
I will say the beginning of this workout was pretty chaotic. I had no idea what was going on because nobody would tell me anything. All I see is Unc over there just ripping some rope pullovers, so I'm just going to assume that means we're
Yeah, really juiced up. The guy said that he's always angry. Just a miserable, hateful guy. Just projecting his hate onto everybody else. And just pulling metal. Like a loser, just doing nothing, pulling metal. Brainwashed by Arnold Schwarzenegger, who would already be dead if it wasn't for the surgeons.
Between every set this entire workout, we have to do 15 push-ups. It can be well over 15, depending on if you break any of the rules during your lift. You'll see exactly what I mean very soon.
Yeah, it's very interesting how on social media today, self-hate and body destruction, really severe self-destruction is being promoted.
We've done 100 reps first set, 50 reps second set. Hopefully that means 25.
His dark eye circles are already getting darker.
Set. I still don't fully know what it is we're about to train, but he keeps on yelling that everyone's gonna die.
30, let's go, young man. Yeah! Yeah, welcome to hell, baby! Grueling! You finished your count? 30. That was 30? That was 30. Ah, you said it's 30. All I can do is go off your word.
I think it was 30. There's a very high chance that this workout today brings up some repressed memories.
Keep rolling. I don't like the wrong buzz. I don't like the wrong buzz. Go. Yeah. Yeah. Enough, hold the time. Again, long enough. That's it. That's 60 push-ups. 60?
The chains on the sides are the cherry on top, really highlighting the slavery.
You said it ain't seem so bad. Now I'm going to change the numbers, bro. What's up, bro? Change the numbers, bro. Maybe that's why it didn't seem so easy. Coming up. Do your count. It's not take a rest break, bro.
Whoa, man, if I was there, I would straight up go up to this guy. Yeah. If somebody would talk to me like this, it's completely unacceptable. Yeah. Unbelievable. Wow, such super deep disrespect. Damn.
60. Oh, extra 20. Now you owe 20 for the stop. Yeah, what are you doing? Let me get 40, man. It's that money, dog. Done? Go back inside. Yo. Hey, here with us. Go. Yeah.
Nice.
You're not gonna go now. 5 minute count.
What's that? What you saying?
25. 5. Go. You want me to count it out? You want me to count it out?
I don't trust your count.
Well, you gotta take your hands on the knees.
Ah, man, just look at his face. That's all that you actually need to see. Really severe suffering. So many wrinkles being created. Absolute collagen depletion and aging, and just so many years being taken off his life doing all of this. For nothing. Just for nothing. For YouTube, I guess. For attention. Jesus Christ, man, what the fuck is wrong with Will? Why does he do this, man? He needs some kind of validation? Did he not get enough from his parents or something? Why would you do this to yourself? Going to the gym as such is bad enough, but this is just even worse. I didn't think that it could be, but it really is. Because the abuse from the people next to him, that's really doing a lot of harm. I wouldn't say more than the workout itself, but it's really making it just a lot worse.
What you're witnessing right now is probably the hardest leg press set of my entire life. My legs were genuinely screaming in pain, and every time I went down for a rep, I really did not think I was going to get it back up. My soul is trying to exit my body through my quads, and the rule about not being able to sit down between sets is actually becoming incredibly difficult.
This guy would be a good military instructor. Yeah. Those guys also hate their lives. They hate everybody around them. That's why they abuse people in the military all day long. This guy is the same. Yeah. All drugged up, a true drug addict who hates everybody, especially himself. What a miserable life that he's living. That's not even a life anyway.
Now, Matt, now we're gonna go heavier. Come on, come on, come on.
Probably.
Oh man, Will always looks really unhealthy, but here, yeah, he looks like he's kind of dying almost.
The farthest I've ever pushed my legs in my life. I'm not even seeing normally right now.
One more place without leg press.
I think we're up to 8 plates per side. Leg press. This next set. I don't know.
Come on, come on. Yeah. 10 for 10. Heard. Come on.
And the funniest thing about all of this is that they actually believe they are some tough guys, real men, totally the opposite, exactly the opposite of men, completely brainwashed, the weakest people on earth. Firstly, simply because if they would fight, they would lose every fight. Against me, for example, obviously impossible. I would win every fight a million times over because of how severely obese they are. They have zero agility, mobility, nothing. They can hardly probably even walk. Actually, when I look at the footage, a lot of them really have trouble walking, especially because of the leg press maybe today, but it seems like generally they can hardly walk. A lot of them will probably be in a wheelchair in the future. But secondly, it's also because you have to have a weak body, a brain, mind, to actually get brainwashed this severely, and then also to go on drugs. It all stems from weakness, insecurity. Everything that they project and portray is the opposite of a man. Just look at this guy. And what else do you need to see? How delusional can you be? If you make these face expressions while doing something, then don't do it. He would just need to look at his own footage and realize that, but yeah, obviously he's not snapping out of it. Fuck.
hey, let's go. I'm at work. You have no option but to win. Give me two.
He said, you have no option but to win. I think that's what I heard. Win. Like, they really believe that they're actually winning something, doing something, even though they are doing the opposite of what men actually do naturally. You can't even be more enslaved. And again, the chains, just the cherry on top, really highlighting how brainwashed and weak they are.
Get up! Oh! Quit on him. Fucking quit on him. He didn't try.
You didn't even try.
Get him up! Get up! Get him up! No. Redirect the whole shit he's doing to.
What? Out of your head, bro. Bro, deep breath, chin up, chest out. This is the way you have to touch weight like. Wake the fuck up! Wake your ass up! There we go. Now that's the fuck I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Hand up the track, motherfucker.
The huge difference is also that I think all of those guys are juiced up. Or at least half of them. Will isn't. Supposedly, I don't think that he is. Some people say that he is, but I don't think so. That's also a huge difference, obviously.
Let's go! Damn, Will! Yeah, another motherfucker! Damn, Will! Another! One more!
Come on, goddammit!
Yes!
Now that's how the fuck you fight. That's how the fuck you fight. I'm alright with that effort. That's more like it.
The difference was the second time you went in there, it looked like.
Where the fuck are my push-ups at? Fuck all this vagina monologue! I want my fucking push-ups!
Fucking did 35 now. Fuck.
Oh my god, man, the music in the background, also kind of the sad music. This is some kind of... the video has a super strange vibe. You understand what I mean? It's as if he or the editor of the video realized what's going on here. I don't know, but it's strange. Also, what I was gonna say is that they are doing legs, and doing legs is really completely useless. Nah, useless would be good, actually. It's actually really troubling for the body because you have to walk around with those huge legs. My legs never really went away from my workout days. I still have pretty big leg muscles, really abnormal. Really, there's nothing good about it. I wish that I could lose them somehow. It's not possible. When you stop working out, you keep basically 70% of the muscle. At least if you eat raw meat. I don't know how it is. Maybe if you eat grain sludge, cooked meat and vegetables, maybe, oops, you keep 50% or so, or less. I have no idea. But that's my experience. I kept pretty much around 70%. You obviously lose the water because you go to the gym 2-3 times a week or whatever, and then you pump yourself up all the time, but you do keep quiet a lot. Yeah, it's bad, really. It's bad that you keep it, because I wish I could lose the muscles, especially on my legs.
I don't want to be like negative because no one can know.
I like that.
But it's
I like that over that shit.
we're gonna see what happens. But all I need to do is dog you with the. Don't let nothing anybody get in your head. Just be a dog.
They keep saying be a dog. That's also pretty strange. Jesus, man, he looks bad. Come on, man, just wake up. What the fuck are you doing to yourself?
10? Bro.
Listen, be quiet.
It was really hard to stay confident going into these sets because it was so far out of my comfort zone. Any sign of self-doubt I placed on myself really pissed them off. Like, really pissed them off a lot.
We'll fuck you up right here.
A lot.
Get it in your fucking head, you can do it. Alright, here we go.
What the fuck is wrong with these guys?
Yo, let's fucking go.
Bro.
Go. Go. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. That's what I want. We here.
Go.
Here.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's the
Come on.
That's the
Come on.
That's the
Come on, goddammit.
Go.
Come on.
That's the effort.
7,
Go.
8,
Yeah.
let's go.
You don't even know.
9.
Go.
Let's go.
Come on, Will. Come on, Will. Up.
So,
Drive.
no, like, why the fuck are you shaking your head no? You didn't let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All the plays you can.
Yeah, I'm very sure that they are on drugs. Yeah. It's really not even fair, this workout.
On this, I'll put 2 seconds in. Hold on.
15 plates aside. Plus a human being.
Wake the fuck up, huh? Come on! Come on!
Let's go.
Your work. Stop holding the skirt.
Oh my god, man! Wow, this is the craziest gym video I've ever seen. Look at that face expression. Complete self-destruction, yeah. Jesus. I just can't stop looking at it.
Hey, Will, what did you just witness just then? Like, what did you just see?
Fucking hard set. Fucking hard set.
Your face told the whole story, bro.
Well, because I know I'm next. What am I doing here?
Sure.
Fuck me.
Yo, get your self-doubt out your fucking head now. Stand up, go.
Remember when I said I just went through the most painful leg press set of my entire life? Well, this is now the new hardest leg press set of my entire life. I couldn't even unrack the weight. Unc wasn't too happy about it, as you can see.
Come on. Tell us on 3. 1, 2, 3. Now you got it. Let him go. Let him go, huh? Come on, we here. We here. Come on. We here. We here. Come on, a little more. We here. Come on, you just did 10 of these, motherfucker. Come on. Good. 2 more.
Oh man, just watching that seems painful. He could really snap something. This is insanely abnormal for a human being to do. There's just nothing in any way that you could compare this to, naturally speaking. You wouldn't ever obviously press anything with your legs, let alone laying down in that position, pressing upwards, and that much weight anyway. It's insanely abnormal, unnatural to do this. It doesn't even get more unnatural than this. It's really dangerous, really messed up.
That's right. Fix your fucking fronts and go. One more. Effort.
Empty the tank. Empty the tank. Empty the tank. There you go. Rest. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up.
Let's go, Will.
Get out your fucking head.
Let's go, Will.
Get your feet right.
Let's go, Will.
Down. Go.
Ah!
You gotta stop, brother. Get up.
Yeah.
Get up.
Yeah.
Get up.
Ooh, did he just hurt himself, or why is he holding his back?
Yeah. He does. Put a belt on.
I don't fucking have a belt, man.
Bro, it's belts in here.
Thanks, man.
You've been doing this shit long enough. Now go. How the fuck you gonna tell him to do something out there and you ain't doing it in here? Get your head out your ass and work. Make your head
Will, we believe in you, Will. Make your head up.
Man, I wouldn't be surprised if some of these guys were in the military and they were so severely abused there that they now want to let it out on other people. Something really messed up happened to them. That's obvious anyway. Doesn't even really matter what it is.
Head up, chill, baby. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. Down. Keep your head up. Down. Keep your head up. There you go.
Get down, up, down.
Keep your head up. Keep your head up. You better go out there.
I know what the fuck I'm doing. Shut up.
Back the fuck up, man. Lucky right now. Nah, you lucky right there.
Oh, my God, foot.
Oh, fuck this foot right now.
What was that? And the foot was injured or something? Man, these people can hardly do anything. Because everything hurts. There's always some kind of injury, something.
You get it right with picking on you, old man. Fuck you
so far out of my comfort zone, but it's pretty insane because they basically think that you're capable of any weight. I can't feel my back. I can't feel my neck. I'm tensing so much. I'm so dizzy. I feel like my eyes are like bloodshot.
This is all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say nothing negative. Reach out to the TTD page and book a flight and come train with us. And then do
What? Did he think that this is gonna be an advertisement for them? Who would go there? Yeah, some people who hate themselves also, who want a lot of destruction and hate around them. Generally, if you go to the gym, you're trying to compensate for something, you have some kind of insecurities, very, very likely. Something is going on. And if you go there, then it's just a hardcore version of that. It's just something completely else. I don't know who he expects would actually want to go there now.
your hour-long critique of how you survive and you care for your body for the rest of your
It's also one thing to motivate people to do something which they all hate. Nobody wants to be there. Nobody wants to go to the gym in general. That's why you need to motivate yourself with coffee, music, and so on, because you all hate it anyway, in general, whatever gym it is. But then going here, yeah, it just makes zero sense. Completely counterintuitive.
All right, bye.
Celebrating my survival with a well-deserved meal here. I feel like I spent the night with the entire Eagles O-line. My back is just blown the hell out right now. But I'm starving. And if you're going to train that hard, it is critical that your nutrition is on point. So you got to be tracking your calories and your macros. So I highly recommend that you use the Macro Factor app. Now,
There are no calories or macros even, really. It's all garbage. It's not proven. It's a joke. There's no such thing. There's nothing that can track it because it has never been measured in food anyway. He doesn't get it, obviously, whatever.
know the calories of this at all. So I use the AI feature, and I think it's quite close. I was thinking this was around 800 calories before. I scanned it. It says 775 calories. I know I asked them there's 10 ounces of chicken in here, which is...
Food doesn't have calories. Why do people still not understand that? These are the comments on the video. Will skipped failure and pushed straight to PTSD. That's true, but they don't realize that all gym sessions are at least somewhat traumatic. Bro, I feel like I'm the one getting yelled at. It was a pretty intense video. It was the worst workout session that I've ever seen. I respect the guy in gray so much, he had your back in there. I didn't notice that at all. I learned not pushing myself as hard as I can be. I hope that that's a joke. No rest, no recovery, just straight up heart attack vibes. Yeah, they say that as a joke, but of course, working out does lead actually to heart disease and heart attacks, strokes. You see that very often in gyms because it's extremely stressful. As I said, Arnold Schwarzenegger would already be long dead if it wasn't for the surgeons. And of course, that has to do with the drugs. But the working out is also insanely unhealthy. Will had no room to crack his usual jokes. He was just getting wrecked. That's true. He's not a very likable guy, but he does sometimes crack some stupid jokes. Actually, not in this one. You know it's bad when Will... Yeah, again, same thing. All those dudes juiced out of their minds. That's what I said, yeah. Will over here natural... Right, that's why it wasn't fair anyway, it was weird. Except for one guy, I think. He didn't look juiced up. Keeping up with them all. Next level of respect for Will. Well, I would say insane disrespect towards Will. Really weak. Really trying to go down to their level. Yeah, that's why you can only really disrespect Will. He is absolutely one of the biggest losers on YouTube. Bro went to Evil Planet Fitness. yeah, blah, blah. And they just all don't realize that they are just as messed up in the head. Just a bit less, maybe, but not much better. I felt my fight kick in watching this video. Yeah, of course. But it's always like that anyway. They just don't get that it's not as severe. when you go to the gym alone or whatever with somebody else, but it's still really bad anyway. How you didn't injure yourself is beyond me. I actually thought something may snap there. 30 ain't so bad. The moment he realized he fucked up when he said that. Right. If everyone got a match, blah, 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 blah. Will looks like he genuinely regrets making this video. I don't know about that, man. Will really hates himself, essentially. He kind of wanted that, obviously. That's why he went there. I hadn't watched a proper Will Tennyson video in ages because his videos almost kind of annoyed me at some point because I reviewed a few of them. I also reviewed a collaboration after that only because it was a different kind of video. In this video, I kind of felt almost sorry for him. Yeah, at the end of the video they laughed, but even if you want to say that it was partly an act, the reality is that these guys hate themselves really badly. Again, if you go to the gym in general and you especially use drugs and you suffer a lot, if you do those really kind of extreme exercises, then especially there's a lot wrong with you anyway. Something went wrong in your life. I used to go to the gym myself, as you know, as I mentioned before already. I started in my early 20s simply because I felt too skinny. That's typically the reason why people do it. And even if you would do that, I could even somewhat understand that if I would have worked out for 1 year and then simply eaten raw meat, which I didn't at the time, I would have kept like whatever 60-70% of the muscle anyway. The rest is just water, and it's the way you look like when you're pumped up. If you go to the gym a few times a week, it's an illusion, really. 30-40% of it. Point being, there's just absolutely no need, even if you do want to go to the gym, to go for whatever 3, 5, 10 years. No need, because you're going to be maintaining for the most part after 2-3 years anyway. In some cases, even after 1 year, you're not going to be gaining anything more anyway. You're just going to be going to maintain, just to age your body, just to look sicker, more exhausted, to sleep all the time, to have low libido, low testosterone, and so on. Yeah. There's zero benefits overall. But anyway, my point is that the way they were treating him, it did make me feel a little bit sorry for him. Just a little bit. It's not as if I know him, I don't care about him as such, but seeing him being abused like that by those guys was a little bit hard here and there. Of course, all of this stems from trauma in the end anyway. Naturally, that's the way nature works. What happens is that somebody traumatizes you. That's just what happens in nature. And then because of the trauma, you feel the need to do something to somebody else. It's natural to then want to do that because something was done to you. That's just animal nature. Psychology 101. Any psychologist is going to tell you this. And then, if they are honest, of course. And then that one is going to hurt somebody or do something else to somebody else. And then they will do that and so on. This goes on and on until something natural happens and it breaks. But in our society today, that's really not going to happen. So people go to the gym. Something happened to them. They can never let it out, truly. And then they simply abuse themselves in the gym. And then some other people join and they abuse them. That's what you saw there. Those guys were abused. They hit themselves. Maybe something happened in the military or their parents did something. Doesn't even really matter what it is. Pointless to speculate now. And then they went on to do pretty much the same to Will because they feel this hate deep inside of themselves. Maybe in this case, not even really that deep. It was kind of on the surface, actually. Well, the trauma is deep. That's what I mean. Yeah, and then, okay, I don't expect Will to do something like that to somebody else. But if you go there often enough, yeah, it can actually traumatize you to the point where you will do it to the other members. That's how it goes today, because we don't let it out. We kind of just go in a circle because it's never enough what we do. Obviously, going to a gym, lifting metal doesn't do anything for the trauma. So you just go on abusing yourself, destroying your life, your health, your body, and then you motivate others to do the same because you want to see pain and suffering all around you, because that's what you feel deep inside of yourself. Thanks for watching.